East Tennessee Children's Hospital, we know that time is precious, but some times are better than others. That's why we have 4 urgent care facilities with pediatric experts ready to get you back to better in no time.
All right. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday, right? Feels like every day is the Saturday. Every day is the weekend. How's the weekend going so far? Good morning, Julie. How are you? Got Kathy, Christy, Rachel, and Roz. Roz, it's been a while. She says, happy early Father's Day to you, sir. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. We will be broadcasting tomorrow. We'll be doing all the things again tomorrow, even though it's Father's Day. By the way, grab an umbrella. You're going to need those. And a rain jacket, and maybe some rain boots. And you got a lot of rain that's going to be moving its way on in. Tons of rain on the way. So first things first, I want to start you off with, again, we'll just take you back outside to show you what it looks like from Fox Road Marina. And again, a nice overcast start today. We've got a couple of showers hanging out with us this morning. Not a big deal. I'll show you what it looks like on the radar here in just a moment. But these overcast skies will break up. We'll see some sunshine, partly cloudy skies to mostly sunny, I think, for a short time. And then the clouds move back in as our next little wave of energy settles on in, and that's going to increase our chances for showers and thunderstorms again. So with that said, let's start you off and take you to the temperatures. I always like to talk about what happened yesterday. So we did make it to 87, and I do Knoxville because it kind of cuts East Tennessee in the middle. So that just kind of, for those of you wondering why I always just do Knoxville, I'm just cutting East Tennessee in the middle. Anyway, so forecasting yesterday, I went 86. We actually made it to 87. Saw 0.04 of an inch of rain officially at McGee-Tyson Airport, but Cumberland County, Crossville picked up over an inch of rain. Chattanooga picked up over an inch of rain. Tri-City's only 2/22 of an inch. So watch this. Okay, so now let me show you geographically by a map who got some of the heaviest rainfall yesterday. So you can see Fentress County, northern and western Cumberland County, the Smoky Mountains, the mountain counties from, say, Blount County to Sevier. Even Jefferson County got some good solid downpours yesterday, Newport to Greenville. So keep that in mind, okay? Through the day today. If you got heavy rain yesterday, just yesterday, by the way, keep in mind that if you get heavy rain again today, your flooding concerns, the flooding and flash flooding concerns increase. So the Weather Prediction Center has put us under a level 1 risk for some flooding and flash flooding concerns. Now, it's not going to be super widespread by any stretch, but just keep in mind if you got a lot of rain yesterday, but it doesn't stop there because this is your rainfall over the last 7 days. And so when you look at, again, the Cumberland Plateau, so Crossville, Fentress County, Northern Morgan, Southern Scott County, these are areas that the ground is now super saturated, and you've seen a lot of rain, and even the mountain counties. So again, pick up on the map where you live, like Knoxville, downtown, basically an inch of rain over the last 7 days. So not necessarily as much of a concern, depending on how the next couple of days plays out for flooding and flash flooding as, say, the mountain counties, say Tellico Plains or Crossville or Fentress County. So that's that. I talk about this because we are talking about a lot of rain to set up shop and roll our way. We've had a couple of quick little passing showers this morning, so some wet roads in some counties this morning. We've got a little bit of fog showing up as well. I don't know what's going on with that map above me. That seems really weird. We'll just switch that to that. All right. There we go. Anyways, so a little bit of fog out there. Not a ton of fog. You can see, again, Fox Road Marina up above me. Doesn't have a whole lot of fog there. Thanks, Bonnie. I appreciate you as well. Happy early Father's Day. So temperatures this morning are about where we were yesterday, a couple of degrees warmer in some locations. We're in the 60s and 70s. You step outside, it's incredibly warm and muggy. Here's your futurecast. We run you through the day today, so not much activity from now through lunchtime. So if you got to get some stuff done this morning or get stuff done at all through the weekend, the morning is going to be your best time. Let's go back through that futurecast. That went really fast. I don't know where my pause points went, but all right, here's 8 o'clock this morning. We'll take you from 8 o'clock to 9. There's 10. There's noon. So there's noon, okay? Now we'll go from noon to 3. Showers and thunderstorms will start to fire up. And I've got 2 models on there just to kind of give you a better idea. They didn't agree with the one or the other per se. But anyways, there's 3 o'clock today. So showers and thunderstorms will start to increase from west to east. There's 5, 6, and 7 o'clock. So all the way through the evening hours, we're going to get these little waves of rain to swing on through. So after lunchtime, stay weather alert after lunchtime, if you will. Now, again, not talking about necessarily severe weather per se, but like yesterday, could see some heavy rain and some strong gusty winds. So we had numerous special weather statements yesterday. Could see numerous special weather statements again today, meaning the storms are strong, just not the criteria for severe storms, if that makes sense. All right, so again, hit and miss rainfall. So if you get heavy rain again today, then you do it again tomorrow. You do it again on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Every single day that you get heavy rain, if you do, the flooding and flash flooding concerns increase with every single progressing day. Forecast high temperatures today top out in the low to mid 80s, some mid to upper 80s across the Southern Valley, but dew points are in the 70s, and so heat index values are going to be in the 90s for most areas. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot and sticky and muggy, and so if you work outside, something to keep in mind, we're just now getting into this extreme humidity that we typically see here in the Southeast. So our bodies aren't really acclimated to it. So listen to your body. If you work outside, whether it's for your job or you're just out gardening, and all of a sudden you get a little lightheaded, drink extra water. Make sure you take care of yourself. So rain chances are going to be with us every day. Here's what it looks like. This is our little upper level wave. I like to teach you a little bit about weather. These are the little disturbances in the atmosphere that helps to really kick off these afternoon showers and thunderstorms. You get the heat, you get the humidity. Sure, we get the instability, but what kicks it off? Sometimes a cold front at the surface, sometimes a low pressure system, but a lot of times, this little piece of energy in the upper parts of the atmosphere. So that's what's going to swing on through. So a little wave today and tomorrow, another wave as we get into our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, another wave as we get into our Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. By the end of the week, generally speaking, we're talking 1 to 2 inches of rainfall, but again, some of you could get 3 to 4 inches of rainfall if you happen to get the storms day in and day out. All right, so here's your 7-day forecast. It is Father's Day out there, so any fathers joining this morning, tomorrow, we'll wish you a happy Father's Day. Then next week, we're looking at just elevated rain chances. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 80s towards the end of the week. So we'll see a little bit warmer weather towards the end of the week. The first day of summer officially arrives, by the way, on next Friday. Now it's meteorological summer, but the first day of summer officially arrives next week. So there we go. Next Friday. We'll celebrate because it will be a Friday again. So we're going to have to celebrate a little bit, right? See what other cool cameras I got going on. We got a little bit of fog showing up down in Monroe County. This is, there we go. So probably got some, I would imagine those would be IFR conditions for any little pilots. Kind of see the runway, but what does it look like above it? Right? So a little bit of fog. Sun's starting to beat down on that fog. It's going to be just a little bit longer. The fog will burn off, and we'll see some sunshine before the clouds roll back in this afternoon. All right. I got some appointments this morning. We're going to cruise right along. Let's take a look at those national holidays for the day today. If you are deciding to leave, have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Well, let's talk about birthdays and events. I saw some birthdays on there. We got some birthdays going on for somebody. Happy birthday to your daughter, Kimberly. Happy birthday. Yay. Today is my daughter's 37th birthday. I was looking through the chat to find it, Kimberly. 37 years old. There's no way you have a 37-year-old. We've met before. You ain't that old. Good morning, says Felicia. Events going on if you're looking for something to do today. Tea and Treasures today, 11 to 4 for the second Saturday marketplace in South Knoxville. Ruth says, Yeah, thank Jesus. Another beautiful gift-given day, I guess. Come see us at the Parkway Drive-In Flea Market in the Maryville area. So the Parkway Drive Flea Market. Go say hi to our friend Ruth if you're looking for something to do. The gardens are enjoying the rain. I had to go check in on my garden yesterday, by the way. And, well, some of mine were starting to go to seed. And I was like, no, don't do that. You're going to stop growing. Right? I'm going to get coriander here in a second for my cilantro. Whatever. It's National Cucumber Day. Give a big shout out to that. I like cucumbers. I actually really like cucumbers. Cucumbers and vinegar sent me to the hospital when I was a little kid, thanks to some indigestion. I know, weird. Had a sleepover, had been eating cucumbers all day long at my buddy's house because he had a garden. Cucumbers and vinegar. It's great. Some salt. But when you eat it all day long, from sunrise to sunset, well, sometimes your belly can't handle it. I thought I was dying at like 13 years old. Went to the hospital. Sleepover's over. That was the most expensive bottle of indigestion medicine you could have ever had. Over the counter, by the way. All right, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. National Cucumber Day. It's National Dragonfly Day. It's great. It's National Outlet Shopping Day. If you're looking for something to do, want to support, so give Sevier County some money. Where else do we have some outlet stores? We have them in Sevier County. Do we have any in Tri-Cities or even in Chattanooga? I don't think we do we? I could be wrong. Cucumbers are good. I actually like cucumbers in ranch. I like cucumbers in balsamic vinegar. I like cucumbers with salt. Cucumbers are good. All right, it's National New Mexico Day. Big shout out to anybody from New Mexico. It's your day today. I don't even know when National Colorado Day is, but we'll get to it one day. It's National Army Birthday. It's the Army's birthday today. Big shout out to the Army. And if you happen to serve in the Army or any, thanks for your service. All right, it's National Rosé Day. That one's for Erin. I don't know if she's on here this morning. I always call Erin out for wine. I don't know. Sorry about that, Erin. Maybe that's why she's not joining us this morning. Witcher's always calling me out. National Bourbon Day. Any bourbon drinkers out here? Alex, are you a bourbon drinker? You look like you could be a bourbon drinker. By the little tiny picture I see on my chat. All right. It's my brother's a bourbon drinker. I'm not really. I tried to every once in a while. It's National Strawberry Shortcake Day. I will give a big shout out to Strawberry Shortcake. Dragonflies are cool little animals. They're weird, right? It's National Pop Goes the Weasel Day. National Pop Goes the Weasel Day. It's National Flag Day. Did you know that? June 14th? National Flag Day? Should I have known these things? Do you know these things? I don't know. I don't know if I know those things. Surely I knew it, but maybe I just didn't know it. But now I know that today is National Flag Day. That's a live look in downtown Gatlinburg, by the way. Got a little bit of fog banked up against the Smoky Mountains. Got some sunshine starting to peek its way on through. Bonnie says, love me some strawberry shortcake. Me too. Strawberry shortcake's good. What's up, Krista? How are you this morning? There you go. Cheryl likes strawberry shortcake. Today is Donald Trump's birthday, if anybody cares. Thanks for letting us know. I did not know that, Kimberly. Some bourbon, not a lot. There we go. Rose, close enough. Have a great day. You have a great day as well, Cheryl. I didn't remember. Me either. I don't know why my camera's not showing up there, but either way. We're going to wrap things up here this morning. It is 8:16. It's Saturday, June 14th. I cannot believe that it's already June 14th. I feel like I've not been on the lake at all. I feel like it's just been stormy and rainy, and come on. It's going to be rainy this week as well. So pay attention to that, by the way. If you've gotten a lot of rain over the last week, over the last couple of days, if you get a lot of rain today and then you get a lot of rain tomorrow, whatever it may be, keep in mind that flooding and flash flooding concerns will gradually increase with each and every day. We got a water-loaded atmosphere. So a lot of rain in isolated locations could lead to those flash flooding concerns, or could lead to flooding and flash flooding. So don't forget to scan that QR code, download the East Tennessee Weather app. If you're on Facebook and you don't have the app yet, you're like, I know, Witcher, I've been meaning to. You tell me every day. I'm going to tell you again today. Right, Coach Howell? Yeah, just wait till, that's what I'm saying. Just wait till July and August. What's up, buddy? How are you, man? Anyways, we're kind of wrapping things up, sir. But if you want to, and if you're on the app, I'll send you back to the 24-hour weather channel. And you'll get your forecast for the day today. Again, just a water-loaded atmosphere day in and day out of afternoon showers and thunderstorms that could lead to localized flooding and flash flood issues. We got a birthday party to do today, so my kids are celebrating their birthdays together today, so we got a birthday party. That's going to be a lot of fun. Other than that, we got a few errands to run and an appointment this morning, so we're going to let you go have a great day. I'll have more updates throughout the day. Probably won't do any live severe weather today. We'll probably have some strong thunderstorms, but that's pretty typical for this time of the year. All right, if you're joining on the app, I'll send you back to the 24-hour weather channel in just a moment. In the meantime, the music's almost over. I sure hope you have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.